Well, hello everybody. Hi. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Wendy. Welcome to Life with Spirit. And today I'm going to talk about where I've been because I've been gone for a minute and I'm back for now. And I wanted to share with you some channel highlights and some updates. So let's get started. So where have I been? Well, first of all, y'all, I have missed connecting with you. I just wasn't getting around to making videos. Also, I have been resting. Resting is my full-time job. For those of you who do not know, I live with chronic illness and it affects my life. And I'm going to leave my chronic illness playlist right here so you can take a look at it if you're interested. Number two, I bought a juicer, y'all. I bought a juicer. It was, I went to visit my sister and there is a health food store on the way to her house. And so I said, I knew that they had a juice bar there. So I said, let me just go and get a juice. My body's just calling to get some fresh juice, to get some nutrients that I really, really felt that I needed. And so I went there and spent $10 for a cup of juice. Yes, but it's something about it that just felt I needed it. So on the way back from staying with her, I dropped by again, $20 for 2 cups of juice. And I said, you know what? I want to do this. I want to do this every day. So I bought a juicer for $60 and I've been juicing. And that video is coming, so make sure you subscribe so you won't miss it. I'm gonna tell you about that and how it affected my body in a wonderfully positive way. Speaking of health, I did take some blood tests recently and it showed that my inflammation markers were low, but my cholesterol's high. My cholesterol has been high and it's been high for years, regardless of how I've changed my diet. I have juicing every day. I rarely eat out. I don't eat tons of processed foods, all of that stuff. And my cholesterol's gone down a little. I do take supplements as well. It's gone down some, but it's still in the high range. So my doctor rode my tail about statins. And he said, you need to get on some statins. So I've been kind of not really wanting to do that because of the side effects, and my body's very sensitive to chemicals and medications. But at this point, I am going to try. So we'll see. So something else that I tried recently is, I tried some Factor meals. I know y'all have heard of Factor, Factor.com, and I wanted to take a break from not cooking. I know, I don't really cook a lot. I enjoy making food taste good, but the food prep can be overwhelming. And so I said, I need some healthy meals that I can just grab from the freezer and their ingredients are really clean. So I tried that. And they have some good meals, but they need to zhuzh it up a little bit. Add a little salt, some lemon juice, some herbs. But yeah, I'm glad that I tried it. Something that I've decided to weave into my life a little more regularly is reading. And I'm not really a big reader, but when I get on Pinterest, I can scroll through and be able to read about these different books. And for whatever reason, it just makes it easier for me to choose a book that I feel that I would enjoy. So I selected a book called Forbidden Love by Joe Steele. It is a true story about a Black priest and a white nun, yes, who had an affair. And baby, they had a baby. And the baby's name is Joe Steele. So Joe is writing the story about his parents. I loved it. I'm a sucker for a good love story. And I really enjoyed that book and I would highly recommend it. It's Finding a Therapist. Now, I wanted to talk to somebody about some things that I experienced in my life, and I wanted to talk it out, get a different perspective, maybe, help me to work through some of those thoughts and feelings and issues that I'm experiencing. So I went through a teaching university, which means that I would be working with a master's or doctoral level student, as opposed to going through my insurance and paying however much, $70 per session. I could get it for half the price maybe. And I would recommend going through a university, not only for counseling, but also for dentistry. You can do that. I haven't done that yet, but that's on the list to save some money. But unfortunately, I could not find anybody that matched with me, and so I just kind of dropped it, and life just kind of rolled on. So I didn't get a therapist. I've had therapists before, many therapists before. I will continue on that journey. I will always seek out support and help when I need it, and I'm in a good space at the moment. So there we have it. Something fun. I colored my hair ginger. Now, this color is not exactly the color that I was going for, and I put too much in the front. I really was going for all black, like all black, and then just a few tendrils in the front being a different color. But it ended up, I decided to do too many, so it made it look like my entire head was ginger. So that's not really the look I was going for, but it was a cute color, and red rinses out, for those of you who don't know, so that's why my hair is not red at this moment. It rinsed out. But it was fun. Matter of fact, I'm like, what if I did white? What if I did like, platinum? And then had everything else black. What y'all think? Ooh, what do y'all think? I think that'd be cute. Y'all, I'm an outdoors person. I went camping, y'all. I went camping for the second time. And this trip was my responsibility. So I planned this trip. And my camping buddy, I told her, I said, now look, I said, I'm letting you know up front, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. So please know that. So if something's sketchy, something looks off, say something, I don't know what I'm doing. So we had a great time. We actually wanted to stay longer. There was a strong wind advisory. It was like, 53 miles an hour wind gusts, something like that. Y'all, it was crazy. That video is coming. Please make sure that you subscribe if you want to see my camping video, which is coming out soon. You won't believe it. You won't believe it. You won't believe it. I got a job. I got hired as a researcher's assistant. Now, my job is to interview the participants. That's my job. Now, I will be working approximately maybe an hour and a half a week. Yes, an hour and a half a week. I can handle that. Yes, I can. It'll be fun and it will be exciting. And I haven't started yet, but I'm looking forward to it. And I already know I'm gonna like it. I already know, because I get to talk to somebody. And I'm very extroverted, so there you go. So that's exciting news. Y'all, I had an abscess on one of my teeth. And this is a tooth that I already had a root canal on. And I had another tooth that I already had a root canal on. And it got infected again. So I have two teeth that I paid like literally $2,000. Like, the dentist has me by the balls. I mean, it's a chokehold. I mentioned about the dental school. I'm really looking into that because it's never, oh, that'll be $232. It's never that. It's never that. All right, Facebook Marketplace. Facebook Marketplace. I made my first sale and my first purchase recently, okay? Now, let me show you what I purchased. I purchased a beautiful purse for $60, a designer bag for $60, and I wanted something that I could pretty much use with, going to the park or going to a wedding. I wanted something that kind of blended in, and I like this look. It's not too flashy. It is a designer, it's Dooney and Burke, 1975. And I do like the giant pocket on the outside, and I really like that pocket access. That's the best thing about this purse. Now, what I don't like about it is it's so tight. Like, I can't ever get what I need. It's just like I'm constantly, and it's really, really, really deep. So I'm having to go down in here and it just doesn't open up wide enough. It has a little thing to put your keys on because they know that you can lose your keys in this hole. And I do definitely use this or stuff will get lost. But this is the first purchase that I made, the only purchase. And then I actually sold a lamp. I bought a lamp years ago and I painted it black. I painted the lamp shade black. So it has a gothic kind of look, and I really, thought that kind of created a different mood in my bedroom, and I liked it. But my style has changed, and I like to change things over time. And I advertised this gothic lamp, and I sold it for $50 on Facebook Marketplace. So I went on a fun trip to the San Antonio Riverwalk for a YouTube meetup. And I had a great time. It was cool outside, met some good people, and just had a nice time. And last but not least, y'all, I don't like to keep the same decor I had 20 years ago. I just kind of like to update. It's part of living my best life is updating things. But what I did was I went to the park, walked to the park, which is up the street, and I saw some limbs that fell from the pecan trees that I foraged from. And I collected those, brought them home. I added a little paint that I already had, and they are in my house right now, looking beautiful in my opinion. And I have a video coming out. For that. So decorate your house for free using what you have. So these are the channel highlights and updates. Again, I appreciate y'all for staying for the whole video, for those of you who did. And I appreciate all of my oldie subscribers, and for the new subscribers, welcome to Life with Spirit. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like if you liked the video, comment any questions. I love you. Bye.